Guys, it's Chance again. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a tour of the shop that I work at. So the shop is called Revive Thrift Shop. There you go. We actually changed the name to Revive Thrift and Boutique since we offer both new and used merchandise. As you guys may know from my previous videos, the shop is actually going out of business. Sucks, but whatever, it happens. But I was asked to do a tour of the store, so that's what this video is going to be about. Just a disclaimer, as I said, we're going out of business, so the store does not look how it would typically look. We're running a huge sale in order to get rid of everything, so some things are kind of out of place and messy, so please don't judge that as an indication of what the store usually looks like. It's not the case. So again, if you're interested in seeing where I work and just some of the displays that we have and some of the displays that we've built over time, please stay tuned. So here's just a quick look at what the shop usually looks like when it's not going out of business. As you can see, it's pretty neat. Here's some pictures of the renovations that were done that got us to where we are today, and that's where we are. Alright, so first and foremost, the shop is actually owned by a local nonprofit organization called Mission St. Louis. They have tons of programs in the city of St. Louis, or they offer tons of programs in the city of St. Louis. Our shop benefits their job and leadership program, which helps men who have been incarcerated or who have had kind of a rough upbringing. It helps them find jobs in the community. They teach them job skills. They get them an internship with a company in the city, and then if they do well in that internship, then they may get a job out of the internship. So anyway, this is our little black wall that we painted, and then we had Mission St. Louis's logo added to it, and then we just put some words about Mission St. Louis and their mission and everything. So this is just chalkboard paint, so you can actually write on this wall with chalk, which is really cool. You may see through some of the other videos that we have other walls that are chalkboard paint, but we never wrote on them. We had intentions of writing on them, but we never got around to it. So anyway, that is the first little wall of the shop that I wanted to show you guys. Alright, so one of my favorite parts of the shop is actually our window displays, which are these boards here. So we actually had a contractor come in and build them for us. Let me see if I can find some better lighting. Let's see, we'll go this way. Not really. So anyway, we had these built by a contractor. When I first started, we only had one of them, which is that middle window there. So I suggested that we get 2 more built so that we could have 3 window displays going. And then so we just have like these little hooks that we use, and we hang various things from them. So sometimes they're scarves, sometimes there are handbags, sometimes we hang like some special items that we have liked. I'll attach some pictures in another clip so you can see what these boards look like on occasion. But that's one of my favorite parts of the store. And then I'm going to turn the camera around too so you can see the inside of one of the windows. Yeah. Alright, so the inside of the window has these little like boards that we can sit things on or whatever, and as you can see, the background looks exactly the same as the other side. One of my favorite parts about this window is this I don't know what to call that rod that we have hanging, but it's actually like a piece of wood or whatever from a tree, and it's just tied up from the ceiling panels, and we used to like hang things in the window, like new items, new arrivals, and things like that, and we hang from there, which is really cool. So I also really love our shelving displays over on this side of the store. So when I first started this shop, this entire section of the store was actually nothing but furniture. I got family in high places like Jesus, niece. Can I please say my piece? If y'all fresh to death. And we were starting to get a lot more donations, and we were starting to buy a lot more merchandise from vendors in LA. So we wanted to convert this side of the store to clothing. So this entire side of the store is actually women's clothing. Right now it's only women's donated clothing. At a time we had a portion of the wall was new merchandise, and we had some racks that had new merchandise, and then we mixed in the donated stuff. But anyway, I'll attach some pictures. But I love these wall displays because they are fully adjustable. So as you can see, there's these long panels that we have coming from up top, and they run all the way down to the floor. And then you can see that they have these little I don't know what to call it, little openings here. And basically what that allows us to do is to move this piece wherever we would like it on the wall, and then the board just sits on top of it. And then if you notice, this particular board has the piping adjusted to it that allows us to do the long hanging system. So basically what this allows us to do is, if we wanted to, we can move this board up on top of there. If we wanted to move it down like that wall is, it's fully adjustable. All of these pieces come out, which is really cool. If we wanted, we could just completely, you know, get rid of that long hanging system and just do a wall of plain shelves. We can do whatever we want, basically. So that is one of my favorite aspects of this portion of the store. Super cool. All of this wood came from Home Depot. All the piping from Home Depot was not very expensive. The most expensive part was getting it installed. Then we tried to keep the overall design of the store pretty consistent. So as you can see, our racks match the piping system that we have in the walls. These are double racks. Then we have like our single racks. Let me move around to this side. So the single racks, which also have that same piping, and then the base of it is wood. Don't mind the dust on the floor. It was quite busy over the weekend. I need to dust. But yeah, so as you can see, we try to keep it very consistent. This is our jewelry stand. We have jewelry all throughout the store, but this is like our little cutesy jewelry stand. I want to say this was actually built by somebody prior to me starting, but when I started, it was just plain wood, and we actually painted it with our excess chalkboard paint. And I actually hate that the nails in this are just kind of sporadically placed. They're not very even, but whatever. And then all this jewelry was brand new. However, we took it off of its original tags and put it on these brown tags. So most of the jewelry is not actually donated. Some of it is donated, but most of it is actually brand new. So like that jewelry down there, we actually had a ton of jewelry donated to us from a company in New York who manufactures jewelry for various companies. They would donate their samples to us every season, so we had tons of jewelry for quite some time. But then we started switching it to these tags because we just liked the overall look, and it allowed us to place more jewelry on this system rather than having it on those really big displays or really big packaging. So then we have these really cool tables. I don't know where these tables came from, but we use them for various things. I use them whenever we have an event, and I use them to, like, you know, put out food displays and things like that. And then on an everyday basis, we use them for like shoes or whatever, you know. They're really cool. And another really great part, which you have probably seen in one of my videos, more specifically the one about visual merchandising, a table, is this table. I love it. It is actually a huge barn door, and it's just sitting on like this random base that I don't know if they got it made or what, but anyway, it's a huge door that we are using as a table. And then there's this tree, which I have no idea where it came from, but it's cool. But yeah, as you can see, there's like mannequins all throughout the store and blah, blah, blah. It's not very pretty, and I hate to be showing it to you right now, but you guys asked, so thought I would. Okay, so here's just a really quick look at the shop, what it currently looks like. As you can see, nothing really has a place. Nothing is very organized because it is pure chaos in that place right now. These are our fitting rooms. As you can see, we have these cute little decals all in the mirrors and on the walls, you know, yes, no, maybe. That's a bit of the women's side. The window displays. And right here we're walking up on the cash wrap area, which was also built for us, and we have these really cool windows and a cute little chandelier. But yeah, so this is basically the store. Oh, I love this wall as well. Yeah. But anyway, this is the store. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see in the next video. Until next time, peace.